us in the room. Hurry up, babe, don't you stop. Drink it like a soda pop. Fill it up, I wanna run. Drink it like a soda pop.
Hi besties. Okay, I have a huge favor to ask. Please comment down below your favorite time of day, because I am so obsessed with the morning. It's actually a little intense. I safeguard my morning so hard, and it's so intense that I actually wake up some mornings at like 4:30 just so that I can have a really grounding morning. So I have to know, is anyone else like me, or what's your overall favorite time of day? I love waking up and grinding fresh coffee and just filling the kitchen with the aroma of a French cafe. It is seriously invigorating and I live for it. So I love to make a fresh cup of coffee every single morning, a latte, and I make it really nourishing because I do work out first thing in the morning. I don't want to work out in a stressed out or depleted state, so I typically pack it with collagen and minerals, some yummy, thick, luxurious creams, and then I like to move to the couch and get my Bible time in. And this looks different every single day. Sometimes I do my devotion, sometimes I read a full scripture, other times I just scroll the Bible app, but I don't put pressure on myself. I just try to set the intention every day to plug in with God. And then I move on to more luxury reading, where I'll read a few pages out of my current favorite book. But I try to focus on prayers and breath work, waking up my body in a really homeostasis state, and then I'll move on to the more play things. I always play ambient music in the background. I typically stream it off of YouTube just because having music in the background just keeps me feeling stable, meaning like it can really affect your mood if it's too quiet. And to help me combat any depression or anxious feelings that I typically encounter, especially on a dark morning, I like to play the ambient music. Baby, no snacks.
Yes, good boy.
So for 2023, I signed up for a super intense at-home workout program. I still do my Peloton workouts like 3 times a week, but I am training with an online trainer and it is sickening because it's so intense and I love it so much. But every day I plug into my home gym and then I like to sit in my beauty room and get ready for the day and just kind of set the intention of feeling my best. I always go to the spa every day, well, 6 days a week, to sit in the infrared sauna to do my medical grade detox. Yes, we are back at the sauna. I come to the sauna every single day. It's my treat to myself for my health. If you do not know about my breast implant illness story, I will link some cards for you, but I come to the sauna every day for a medical grade detox because I had breast implants. I got them removed 5 months ago because they were killing me. And I come here to just detox toxins every day and take care of my body on a cellular level. So this is like literally my favorite part of the day because I get to be warm and cozy inside this gorgeous sauna and read a book for an hour. It is like my favorite part of every single day. I love it. One thing I'm realizing is I have to carve out intentional time to be still because there are so many distractions oversaturating us everywhere, and I get very overwhelmed by sensory overload, but I also feel like it's really hard to have self-control when there's so many fleeting things like technology and apps and social media. So I try to be very still in my home, meaning curating a space that feels clean, that feels good to move in, that feels like me. And I'm still exploring what that looks like. It's playful, it's fun, but I'm also itching to get rid of everything because I want to go more minimalist. And I'm just in a space of really tapping into a new level of myself, I think, and enjoying this journey. It's confusing, it's frustrating, but it's also super exciting to go, okay, I think we're getting close. I think this feels good. So allow that time for yourself. And if you don't have it, I seriously encourage you to rearrange your schedule to make intentional time. Even if it's 20 minutes a day locked in a closet, you really need to be still with yourself to really grow and evolve into whatever phase you are in your current journey right now. Real life. This is probably the most unattractive you will ever see me. I have a hair mask on and a face serum, okay? We are living, we are thriving, we are cute, we're still cute, okay? Okay. My fiance came home with a box of cookies from work. Look at these flavors. I already know I'm unattractive right now because I have a hair mask and a heat cap on. But like, we have to try this together. This is the lump of coal. Caramel pretzel chocolate chunk.
I'm stopping by
Burr.
just to tell you I hope that you understand why these things are not.
Hi besties, we are at the grocery store doing just like a little midweek shop because I ran out of some food already, but I wanted to bring you with me because I'm really big on holistic health and taking care of my nutrition, especially after having my breast implants removed. I have to be really on top of like my protein intake and my vitamins, so let's just bop in here really fast and then we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble. Call me insane, but Barnes & Noble has been one of my favorite places in the entire world since I was in college. I don't know why, because there's so many beautiful bookstores in the world, but it just brings me back to nostalgia. I love that there's Starbucks inside. I love that I can sit in the aisles and escape in the books. And during the holiday season, it's just a place to go and be still that is not where you're buying clothes. You can look at all the stories and the new covers. It's just so fun to me. I seriously feel like shopping book covers is better than shopping for clothes. I know that's crazy. I know it, but it's just how I feel right now in the season of my life, and I'm just leaning into it and allowing myself some more flexibility around picking up books I would have never experienced before, and it's been really fun. It's different ways to explore parts of my personality that may have been suppressed or never fully expressed, and it's truly a journey. So comment down below, do you love Barnes & Noble as much as I do? I come at least once a week, I know. And if you don't, or you don't have one in your area, how do you feel about bookstores and libraries in general? Is that something that you tap into? Is it not your vibe? I would love to know and have that conversation. I just asked a really sweet girl if she knew anything about manga, and she recommended a few books to me, so I've been over in this section just scoping it out, and I'm really curious about it, and it feels kind of giddy to get into something completely different and new, but I'm going to push myself outside of my comfort zone to try something new, to expand the scope of my horizons. And I think my message to you is, if you've ever been kind of like intimidated by something or not quite understand it, but you've been curious about it, lean into that discomfort. I just made some really sweet friends here at the bookstore that were more than willing to help me, and then other people started pitching in on books they think I should check out. So it was a really great experience, and I'm gonna check it out.
And you stuff it in there.
And then you squeeze. Oh, I had it, and you suck it so out. And then you just push it on the plate. Every single week, my fiance and I set the goal to be intentional with our time. We have a cute little calendar, and we have a goal 2 days a week to really slow down and do something that is true quality time, like creating a new recipe, going for a walk, dancing together, finding a free local event to tap into. And it's been so nourishing and enriching for our relationship. So I encourage you to do that with your spouse or your fiance or your boyfriend or your bestie or yourself, even if you haven't. So one thing that we are doing to have more connection together in such a busy, fast-paced world. Are we gonna get copyrighted for the music? Hold on. Okay, one thing. Oh, you're gonna kiss me? One thing that we are trying to implement into our lives every single week is
Some sort of activity, whether it be a date or just togetherness, I would say.
connection.
Connection.
Choosing connection over disconnection.
Disconnection,
Yeah.
video games.
Gaming. Not me, but We both have our individual hobbies. I have YouTube and reading, he has gaming, and it's so easy after work to just be completely separate. So this week we chose a fun new recipe from Pinterest, and I went and bought all the ingredients, and we're gonna make some Greek tzatziki meatball protein bowls for dinner. And instead of me cooking, which I usually do, he's going to help me to have connection. So it's romantic, and we're playing Christmas music. It's gonna be cute. So I just wanna share and encourage with you ladies, whether it's yourself or your fiance or significant other or your best friend, choose connection with people, invest in relationships that are meaningful, and do not let your hobbies consume you where you become too selfish and not selfless. So, touche?
Touche.
Same time. My fiance. We're gonna play Mario.
Super Mario.
Super Mario. We're gonna play some games. So this is like our at-home date night, making a new dish together and playing some games. Someone wants to say hi.
Smack him on the head.
How?
Just jump on his head.
Come on. I am the world's biggest introvert. If I could live in my home 120% of my life, I would. But that's why it's so important to me to facilitate a home that feels safe, to cook nourishing meals for my family, to care for our bodies, to make things from scratch that people just don't take the time to do anymore because it adds value, it extends moments, and it honestly just makes the home feel so much safer. So making fresh ground coffee and homemade sourdough pancakes from scratch that I fermented over weeks and weeks, and using the sugar, the real sugar syrup, all of those little moments and details are collectively what make our mornings feel invaluable. And that's why I cherish them so, so greatly, which is why I also want to know, what's your favorite time of the day? I cannot be the only person that is as in love with waking up every day. And if you don't have a favorite time of day or life feels hard right now, I really want to love on you and encourage you to love on yourself and to figure out what will bring you happiness and satisfaction, and do it unapologetically regardless of what anyone says. You are your biggest cheerleader, and you are able to overcome anything and also to amplify anything that you want. I love you, besties. I'll see you next time.